Carlos Contreras Legaspi para ESPN Deportes con el diamante que tiene una más. Dustin, this feels really special. We've seen a lot of legends, a lot of Hall of Famers that have been able to like accomplish that farewell, like in home with the belt on the line. So, tell me about the whole process. How hard it was to put this together?
It was a lot of hurdles for sure to get over. But when I brought it to the UFC's attention, I was right off the bat. I was honestly surprised that they entertained it immediately. They told me they were going to do everything they could to make it happen. They didn't promise me it was going to happen, but they said they would promise to do everything they could. And the state of Louisiana, UFC made this happen for me, and I'm grateful, to retire at home. I woke up in my bed this morning and drove here to the Fighter Hotel. So it's incredible to finish off my career at home with friends and family in the crowd. Where it all started is very important to me.
It seems like the pay-per-view schedule it's been really tight the last couple of years. So, how much you needed the involvement of the government and, as you mentioned, like to have it here, because it's been like the last couple of years, it's been like almost pretty much the same venues, the same locations.
Yeah, behind the scenes, there were a lot of stuff that had to be done, and a lot of asks on both ends. But Dana, Hunter, and the UFC got it done, man, and I'm forever grateful. They made this happen. So, and to the state of Louisiana, thankful for them as well for making this dream come true, so I can lay the gloves down here.
It seems like a perfect fight for the BMF title to be on the line. So, what do you think? Obviously, Max really well. We all know what he can bring. But what do you expect from this third time? Because obviously, you won the first two fights.
Right, and beating him twice is tough. Going 3-0 on a guy like Max Holloway is extremely difficult. But each time we fought, it's been at a different point of our career that we're both different fighters. So each fight has been a different fight. I think this one is more similar to the second fight. It's going to be a dog fight. It's going to be a war. We're going to push each other. I'm in shape. He always comes in shape. It's going to be a lot of volume, high-paced fight. And just the experience of high-level fights between me and Max. I don't know how many fights he has in the UFC. Probably about as much as I do. There's probably 60 UFC fights experience between the two of us, so it's just going to be a very high-level fight.
Where do you rank this rivalry with him? Because obviously the Conor McGregor fights were huge.
There's no rivalry. It's just two men chasing dreams that our paths are crossing. Our careers are going to ever be intertwined because we have this will be 13-year trilogy, expanding 13 years, and I was his first fight. He's my last fight, so our fighting careers are going to be linked forever. And with a guy like Max, who's an honorable man and a hell of a fighter, and I don't know him that well personally. He seems like a good father, a good husband. Like to be my last dance, it's a beautiful.
And as this is something that you're gonna get asked probably a bunch of times this week. Is there something that can make you change your mind? Like that, on Saturday you have the belt there, like you have the people chanting your name. It's something that can make you change your mind, stay for more.
I don't think so. I made a promise to my wife and daughter that I'll stop putting them through this. This will be it. I would start taking care of myself, my mental health, and just be a civilian, be normal, not have the weight of fighting hanging on my back anymore. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old, and it's all I've ever done. I just want to see what the other side is, At 36, I'll be 37 in January. Am I getting another title shot? Could be. But what am I fighting for at this point? Is it just for paychecks? Of course, I still love fighting. I'm still passionate about it. But it's just life. I'm getting older. This is dangerous what I do. Fighters are getting younger. And I've had an incredible run. I've provided a great life for me and my family, one that I could have only dreamed about as a kid. And I'm just happy with everything. And I want to leave this game healthy. I don't want this thing to retire me. I'd like to go out there, beat Max, win this belt, headlining a pay-per-view in my home state. Retire on top, show the fans that, wow, this guy still got it. He's not getting forced out of here. He's walking away on his own terms. I think there's power in that.
You're taking the BMF, or what do you think it should happen with the BMF after Saturday?
I'm taking it with me, and I'll be the BMF forever.
Just someone you like, or any other division, if you could name someone, people talking about Charles and Max probably, but they're nice guys. They're not BMF. They're beloved by the fans. Obviously they bring everything in the octagon. But there's someone a BMF fighter you like to see.
I'd have to really sit down and think about it. I'm sure there are other guys out there, but honestly, the name the hat pool, the names on that list that'll be in a hat to pool to fight for a BMF, I don't think we have a whole lot of them. You know, I don't think there's a lot of guys in that category.
And finally, I know, I mean, just you're sure that you're not gonna come back. But what do you think about the state of the division you're living? Like, it's obviously a new champion in Ilia Topuria, and I've seen a lot of talk. Like, people, like, since he's been like boxing, like he's been heavy oriented of his boxing with this style of fights. And people like, obviously they like to see that match. Like, they like your boxing, your heavy hand. So you've seen the talks, I mean, how many messages you get from the fans that, hey, stay. Get a one fight with Ilia?
I see it a lot. But dude, I can't. First of all, I'm retiring, and I can't entertain any of those thoughts. I have to fight Max Saturday. I have my hands full. You know, Max is a hell of a fighter himself. This is a very tough fight. I have 25 minutes ahead of me on Saturday. So, but that being said, even whatever happens Saturday, get my hand raised. I'm done. I'm done fighting.
Well, thanks a lot, Dustin. Obviously, people is expecting to see this fight. One more, una más. Que sea buena. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Dustin Poirier este sábado disputando el BMF en contra de Max Holloway en UFC 318.